Personally, what I'm confused is why Ashlye Gewie is also a South Indian actor, yet everybody wants him to play Aladdin. But when Naomi Scott was cast, everybody's, like I said, calling Disney racist, whitewashing, all of that stuff. Why is it okay for him, but not for her, if they're both the same ethnicity and the same career? Personally, to me, some scenes, locations, and backgrounds, especially the scarabs and the snakes, give Egyptian visuals. So the casting of an Egyptian actress would have been fantastic. There's also quite a few actors who have played roles of different ethnic backgrounds from their own, and they earned themselves critical acclaim. This will be a future video on the channel because I can go on forever about this. I can name a handful of examples, but again, that's a future video. This one is about Naomi playing Jasmine. After 2017's 4-month auditioning process, in July of 2017, this is the final choice Disney chose to cast as Aladdin. Being a fan of Little Mix, it would have been nice to see two Egyptian leads playing the roles of Aladdin and Jasmine in the movie. Picture Jade as Jasmine. Like I said previously, the focus of this video is on the casting of Jasmine and the hypocrisy of the fanbase. While I understand fair representation, the hypocrisy of crying out against a South Asian actress or a Disney princess while at the same time dreaming of Ashlye Gewie for the male lead is wildly hypocritical. Both Naomi and Ashlye are of South Asian descent, yet one is blasted for being chosen and the other being called the perfect choice. I'm also going to get into claims of being close to the source material. Why is it okay for her to audition for and be cast as Princess Jasmine when you all want him to play Aladdin and he is the exact same ethnicity and maybe a darker skin tone? When it comes to Disney, we all know how they change every little thing about the backgrounds of the movies they make to make it family friendly. Are we also going to ignore the fact that Aladdin was originally a Chinese fairy tale? And yet people have the audacity to complain about Disney quote unquote, whitewashing the live action Princess Jasmine. The original story was Chinese, adapted to the Middle East, and there's even a Jewish character in the original tale. And let's not forget, in 19th century British theater adaptations of Aladdin, there were British men playing these roles. So Disney is whitewashing Jasmine by casting an Indian actress? Seriously? The opening sentences of Aladdin imply that the story is Chinese, and as I've already shown, I've seen Jewish, Indian, South Asian, Chinese, and British characteristics in the story, and you're all complaining that a British South Asian actress has been cast. Mind you, while also wanting another South Asian actor to play the lead. Speaking on the different ethnic versions of Aladdin and all the different ethnic backgrounds I've seen, the original story featured South Asian leads and not Middle Eastern, okay. I even found evidence of a 1926 German version including an African character. However, the only Arabian Middle Eastern version I could find was 1917's Aladdin and the Wonderful Lamp. It's the oldest adaptation of any Aladdin story we are familiar with, and as far as I know, the first one to feature any Middle Eastern influences whatsoever. The point is, like many other stories, especially original versions that Disney adapted, have been retold for centuries, each time being completely unrecognizable, or almost unrecognizable. The versions we are all familiar with are the 1001 Arabian Nights, I think that's the title, and also the Robin Williams 1992 film. This debate over Naomi Scott playing Jasmine is just ridiculous to me. I'll admit I was one of the critics, but after making this video, doing all the research, and seeing how not only how old Aladdin is, but how different ethnicities, different locations have been used, and the original not being Middle Eastern, well, not fully Middle Eastern anyway, I regret ever being one, especially since Aladdin has Indian background. I also apologize for my voice recording. I'm trying to get used to being recorded in any way, shape, or form. I'm also trying to get used to the sound of my own voice, and with doing anything involving YouTube, recording the voice is obviously a necessity. So I'll be working on that for future uploads. I'm surprised I never thought of what Egyptian actor or actress could play the leads. Because now when I watch the movies, I see a lot of Egyptian imagery with the locations and the backgrounds and things like that, like I said earlier in the video. Also, it doesn't help that two of my favorite movies are The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. Set in where? Egypt. At least I think the first Mummy was set in Egypt. The sequel was set somewhere else, I'm not sure. But I don't get all of this controversy, especially since the original story was Chinese, Indian, South Asian, Jewish, African. It's had characters of every ethnicity, multiple religions, and British actors playing these characters who have also been renamed and redesigned for every adaptation. I don't understand why it's an issue for a South Asian to play the lead, but okay. I guess you can't change anybody's mind now. We will see how right Disney was in choosing her on May 24th, 2019 when Aladdin comes out. So that would be the end of this video. A discussion in the comment section is welcome as long as everyone is respectful, of course. If I said something wrong, I do stutter a lot, which I'll be working on when I'm practicing my voice recording. Pronounce names wrong, whatever you believe I can improve on, please do let me know through comments, my Snapchat, or Twitter, which is the same as my channel name. A massive thank you to Gewie and Ashlye Kyle, whose social media pages will always be in the description boxes of my videos. Thank you, Gewie, for your encouragement, and to Ashlye Kyle for both encouraging and inspiring me to put in the work on this channel.